Only on ABC 15, meet one of the smartest people around, and she's only been around for 3 years.
One Valley family's little girl is the youngest person to be in Mensa in Arizona. That's the international club that only has one benchmark, an IQ in the highest 2% of the world.
ABC 15's Katie Connor got to meet her today, and so essentially, is she smarter than mom and dad here at this point?
She's way smarter than mom and dad.
Wow.
In fact, she's actually 3-year-old Alexis Martin is smarter than 99.9% of people in the world. The doctors who tested her say they haven't seen a kid this brilliant in over 20 years of work.
She's younger than the iPad she plays on. And is barely bigger than the world puzzle she pieces together.
Russia.
But 3-year-old Alexis has a special name, Genius.
Then Canada.
That isn't a credit card Alexis is swiping, it's actually a Mensa card.
You got your Mensa card?
Mensa is that exclusive high IQ society, only for people with an IQ score above 140.
There was a dinging.
Alexis started reading when she was just 2 years old.
From like 12 to 18 months or so, we'd be driving around in the car and she would recite her bedtime stories from the night before. I mean, we're talking 20 to 25 page books. She would recite them from the night before, but not just recite them exactly.
It turns out little Alexis has an IQ of over 160. The average person has an IQ of 100.
You would raptor.
In fact, Alexis did so well on her IQ test, the doctors couldn't even calculate it.
Anytime she learns a word and just picks up a word through anything, she never ever uses it in the incorrect context. Ever.
Lambeosaurus.
It's not just her 5th grade reading level that's so shocking.
Ustedes son hombres.
Alexis is also fluent in Spanish. Her parents credit the adult app on their iPad for that.
Now she can read and translate and correct us on Spanish.
Both mom and dad know Alexis's gift is amazing, but they also are discovering new challenges.
Does she go in kindergarten early? You know, we're kind of hesitant to move her ahead too many grades because we do want her to get that social aspect.
Even though Alexis is one of the youngest geniuses in the world, she's still a 3-year-old at heart.
And I talked with a doctor who helped test Alexis. She told me Alexis will never be able to go to a normal school. She'll have to be in some kind of a self-contained program. One of the reasons oftentimes kids who are this brilliant have anxiety, and it's actually easier for them to be around children that are very similar to them.
Yeah, they're still kids, sure.
Yeah, they're still kids, exactly.
And I loved her dad's email to us here at the station. It was just beaming with pride, and it was just beautiful to see. So we'll be cheering her on.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you, Katie. That was fun.
We'll be working for her someday, honey.